I have been looking forward to this episode since last week. I got so grumpy that I decided that I was going to make some modifications to this map. When I say modifications, I'm talking about some XML stuff. So whilst this is feeding the cows, the first thing that we're going to look at is this. And we're going to look at this. Now, as you can see, we are full on the storage at Mr. Splits, so we need to go and empty that out. What I did is I changed the XML for this. It was only at, I think it was 2,000 or 3,000 litres. I changed it to 9,000, and I also changed the production speed. So we're actually going to get it going a lot quicker. I did the same with the cereal. And the cereal, as you can see, I upped it. I didn't up its storage, so we're still at 7,000, but I did up it on its speed, and you can actually see that it's going up as we speak. So I reckon that will be full by the time we've sorted out Mr. Splits. But I don't want to fill this episode with all that rubbish again like last week, so I'm going to take a look at some other things. I believe we may have 2 of our fields that are ready for drilling with weeds starting in them, so I'm going to take a look at that and see what stage it's at. If it's in first stage, then we can use the faithful weeder, the big one, the one I've told you about before, and we can use that and it will stop the weeds from coming back. I think like 1% of weed actually comes back after them, if that. I don't think actually anything does come back after it, but we will get that sorted. So I think let's get the forks on. Let's have a look at the situation as quick as possible so as not to waste too much time. We will need the Bailey trailer, which is with the JCB. So yeah, I just got so grumpy with the speed that's so slow. And it's so easy to change. And if it's something that you'd like to see how to do it, I will do a video on how to do that, because it is so easy. In fact, there are a few video ideas that I have for going into Giants Editor for the PC guys. I'm sorry, console guys, you just can't do it. But for the PC guys, if there's stuff that you want to know how to do, I will have a look into doing videos. If it's something that's easily done, I'll do a video for you. If it's not easy and you need to be with it, not with it, that's the wrong word. If you need a lot more experience with it, I can still do a video, but it just means that you'll need to get a little bit more down with it, you know? That's all. But yeah, if you want to see videos, let me know in the comments for stuff like that. So we'll go to Mr. Splits, we'll get this trailer loaded, we'll sell some furniture. Just admiring their field just there. That's an awful lot of weeds. Glad I don't have to do that one. To be fair, that field would be enough to keep my farm running. You could split it into 4. It would do everything we needed it to do. Just one field. Right. Mr. Splits. So as you can see, I moved all of the pallets over into the old what's it flim flam. The spawn thing is here. I'm sure it is. Nope. Apparently not. There it is. Open. Okay. Didn't need to do that. I just felt it necessary. Spawn items. So 1,000 litres per pallet. We've got 9,000 litres. So we'll have... I bet it doesn't spawn 9. I bet it spawns 1. Didn't spawn any, did it? Oh! It spawns 4. And I didn't need the loader. I was concerned because I don't think I've... Or have I? I may have done 1 pallet actually. I was concerned that it might be too close to the other ones and it might pick up the planks as opposed to... That's why I brought the loader. Tidy. So we need to spawn some more. So it spawns 4 at a time. Okay. We could be in the money here, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentle peeps. Misters and Misses. One. Splendid, splendid. There's a bicycle there. How rare. Right. Oh, that's heavy, isn't it? She is light on the front. This must be the heaviest load I've pulled with this tractor then, because I've never seen her get that light on the front. Interesting. Anyway, whilst we're just chugging along for a second, I asked her a couple of weeks ago whether we should keep the Maxim or get rid of it, and I said that I would do a poll for it, and thank you so much. 95, highest amount of people I've had so far on a poll. 95 of you voted, and with a majority of 68%, you all voted to save the Maxim. So that is what we're going to do. The Maxim is staying. There was a really good idea, suggestion. Oh, and I'm really sorry, I can't remember the person's name. I will find out during the jump cut. Who suggested that we got rid of the Maxim and replaced it with a smaller tractor and something like the Kramer loader, which I didn't think was such a bad shout. I thought that was a pretty good idea. However, you have voted 68% to keep the Maxim, so that's what we will do. And then we'll just keep going as we are. We'll replace the JCB when the time is right. We have done a lot of work with the JCB, so we could probably replace it for the drilling, possibly. Maybe use it for the weeds today, and then maybe get rid of it, because we're not gonna. Oh no, because we've got the silage to do. I don't know. I'll think about that. I'll think about that for a minute. So yeah. Anyway, we'll jump cut to where we're going to sell this stuff, and I'll get the name of the guy who suggested the Kramer. So it was Azzy, or AZ, spelled A-Z-Y. I will give whoever makes good suggestions, or anybody who has valuable input, I will give you shout outs. I always do. always do. And to be fair, actually, I really need to give a shout out to London Going Electric, because that wasn't very much, was it? 2084. Come on, let's get into the trigger. Yeah, London Going Electric has been commenting for a very long time, along with Massey. Massey, I can't remember your numbers, never can. Massey has been following me, supporting me for a very long time. Regular commenters on Down on the Farm stuff, avid supporters of it, and I really appreciate you. There you go. You are appreciated. We made quite a lot of money from that, and it does make more money than the wood. I did some calculations. It doesn't if you have to buy everything, which you do have to buy everything. Do I have a towage on this? No. Oh. It's only saying that is because me tipper's still down here. Anyway, we'll get back to the farm. We'll make some choices. Hold on. Stop that train of thought. Cereal. Screw it. We'll empty it anyway. We'll grab what we've got in the cereal and we'll take it back, because I think is it Mrs. Brown's? It's not, it's Mrs. Robinson's or something. Shop down by our farm was offering the highest price for cereal. I have to untag that as well. That's just going to be sat there glowing away like an ion cannon. Oh. Anybody remember that game? Command and Conquer. Anybody play Command and Conquer? That was a fantastic freaking game. We want to use our brains. I hate having to use my brain. How many will it spawn? We'll go for the full 5 first, shall we? And see. Oh. Oh no. Where does it spawn it to? Oh, round there? Come on. Come on, team. That's not playing the ball right, is it? That's really annoying, actually. Got collisions on the hedges, so we can't go over it, because I would. That's stupid. I'm all for tight farms and stuff like that, but not this type of rubbish. This is stupid. This is what is the word I'm looking for? These freaking collisions. I need a forklift to get in there. I couldn't even get my loader in there. On those angles. There we go. That's stupid. I may edit that, because that is overly complicated. That's a heavy load too, isn't it? That might even be heavier than the older. She's a bit loose. What's the boxes look like anyway? What cereal do we have? Whoa up. Whoa up. Sweet wheat, choc loops, and happy oops. Now come on. I supplied the materials to make that cereal. Oats, raisins, corn, and honey. And there ain't no way in this world that chalk hoops nope, chalk loops, I'm sorry. The sweet wheat one, that looks granola-y with, you know, muesli type. Yeah. Questionable. Questionable. Let's go sell it. And here we are. Give me all of your money, missus. Because it's easier than trying to remember your name. 19,000. It is nowhere near. No, hold on. 19,000. I have to do some maths. Oh, I'm not keen on maths. 19,000 for 5,000 litres. I'll do some maths later, if I can be bothered. Or you can do it yourself. I'll give you the figures in a second. I know who will do it. Nuthatch can do it. Look in the comments below. Nuthatch will have done the figures for it. I'll give them blah blah blah. I'll give them to you in a second. Actually, I'm not. Because that's ridiculous trying to work that out. That's ridiculous because you've got to work out how many grapes went in there and how much that cost. You've got to work out how much honey went in there and how much we would have made from selling the honey. I'm not getting involved in that. Don't bother looking in the comments because Nuthatch hasn't got the figures. We could just do it off the oats, but that's not cricket, is it? It's not right. We want the weeder. We're going to go weeding. We're going to rent a weeder. Also, I fed the cows. I've not actually checked their status. Weeders. It's this one. Lease. Should just as well buy this one now. Okay, thank you. Back. Is it delivered down here? I hope it's delivered down here. Oh no. Where did that get delivered to then? It'll be here in a second. Told you. Told you it'd be here in a second. It's not cheating. It's having it delivered exactly where I want it to be delivered. That's why the mod's there. It's a time saver for content creators such as myself. And if you're sat there thinking to yourself, well, such and such doesn't do that, think again. It's just that they're not honest about it. Oh, is this ready? Oh. The grass is ready. Well, we know what we're doing in the next episode, don't we? But we're going to do the weeding here, so... That must have turned whilst I was doing what I was doing, because... it wasn't ready earlier when I checked it. Anywho, let's check the cuckoos. Cuckoos. We've had babies. Oh, this changes everything because they're... Who had the babies? them. We need to sell them. We need to sell them. I think. Are we in that stage? They've lost more money. They were 3333. They're down to 3291 now. 41 months. We've had more babies. We need to sell some cows. No. We'll stick with them. I'll stick with them. I know I'm growing a massive empire of animals. That, can't remember what that figure will take us up to now. It's much easier to weed before you've got the crop in, and these shouldn't come back now. From once you've planted, when you plant, they shouldn't come back. We should have a weed-free field all the way through, which means we shouldn't have to put anything on it. I do find it funny how they don't come up in certain spots. This tractor doesn't seem to have the nuts for this. As much as I like fast tracks, and I do really like fast tracks, this mod has been rather disappointing, if I do have to be brutally honest about it, and that's what I do. Not many out there that are. Just sit there and give you a spiel. Oh yeah, he's made a really good mod. No, it's crap. Truth. Be truthful. People respect you with your truth. Anyway, truth of the matter is, we're going to time-lapse this. And probably because I've spent so much time messing around doing those pallets and stuff again. However, we are rich. I like the prospects of being rich. We're going to have to get a bigger animal trailer, because moving 5 cows at a time is not acceptable anymore. We're a bit bigger than that. We may have to have a truck. Anyway, we'll time-lapse this. clean up this last little bit here, and I think I've been thinking about this. I think we'll get rid of the JCB, and because she's done quite a bit of work for us now. 7.8 hours worth of work we've done with this. So we'll get rid of this. We'll bring something else in. I've got a couple of ideas for machines that I'd like to use, but yeah, I'll leave that as a surprise, because that's how I like to do it. And I'd like to find some other fast tracks to use, mods. I know there's plenty of them out there. But yeah, I'd like one that I'm comfortable with. Nice tractor, but not for me. It looks odd, doesn't it? With that big long nose. I don't know. They got something wrong with this one, I think. So that's that done. The weeding is done. I'm sure weeds will come up in that bit over there. If it does, we'll have to sort it out. So, we've got more babies, we've got cows to move, we've got grass to cut, lots of grass to cut. It's going to take up a lot of time. We're going to send the JCB back, we're going to send the weeder back. So yeah, it's all coming together with lots of things to do now. Better take that weight off, or else it'll just spawn drop in the middle of the yard. We don't want that. So, goodbye JCB. You've served us well for the time being. Thank you. Goodbye. That always serves us well. It's a fantastic tool. Right, so we will have to bring our tipper trailer back, which we don't need to do right away, but it does need to come back. The sheeps are all alive. Yes. Yes. Isn't it funny that is it not a European thing to dock tails on sheep? Do they not do that? I thought it was I thought everybody that had sheep docked the tails on them. Mind you, Europe, EU, anti-animal rights. If you dock the tail, you're a bad person, right? It's got nothing to do with being incredibly hygienic for them. No, not at all. It's not that you're making life better for them. No, not at all. You're cutting the tail off. Very well behaved cows. Close that up. So we've got cows to move, we've got situation to study here. Price is going down again. Don't understand it. Maybe it is an age thing. Don't know. I don't know. Thanks for watching, everyone. Stay safe, and may the weather be with you.